Belgium is a constitutional, hereditary, and popular monarchy. The monarch is titled King or Queen of the Belgians de België and serves as the country's head of state. There have been 7 kings since independence in 1830. The incumbent, Philippe, ascended the throne on the 21st of July 2013, following the abdication of his father. When the Belgians became independent in 1830, the National Congress chose a constitutional monarchy as the form of government. The Congress voted on the question on the 22nd of November 1830, supporting monarchy by 174 votes to 13. In February 1831, the Congress nominated Louis, Duke of Nemours, the son of the French King Louis Philippe. But international considerations deterred Louis Philippe from accepting the honor for his son. Following this refusal, the National Congress appointed Erasme Louis, Baron Sourlet de Chokia, to be the regent of Belgium on the 25th of February 1831. Leopold of Saxe-Coburg and Gotha was designated as King of the Belgians by the National Congress, and swore allegiance to the Belgian constitution in front of St. James's Church at Coudenberg Palace in Brussels on the 21st of July. This day has since become a national holiday for Belgium and its citizens. As a hereditary constitutional monarchy system, the role and operation of Belgium's monarchy is governed by the constitution. The royal office of king is designated solely for a descendant of the first king of the Belgians, Leopold I. Since he is bound by the constitution, the king is intended to act as an arbiter and guardian of Belgian national unity and independence. Belgium's monarchs are inaugurated in a purely civil swearing-in ceremony. The Kingdom of Belgium was never an absolute monarchy. Nevertheless, in 1961, the historian Ramon Arango wrote that the Belgian monarchy is not truly constitutional. King Leopold I was head of foreign affairs, as an ancient regime monarch, the foreign ministers having the authority to act only as ministers of the king. Leopold I quickly became one of the most important shareholders of the Société Générale de Belgium. Leopold's son, King Leopold II, is chiefly remembered for the founding and capitalization of the Congo Free State as a personal fiefdom. There was scandal when the atrocities in the Congo Free State were made public, causing the Free State to be taken over by the Belgian government. Many Congolese were killed as a result of Leopold's policies in the Congo before the reforms of direct Belgian rule. The Free State scandal is discussed at the Museum of the Congo at Tervuren in Belgium. On several occasions, Leopold II publicly expressed disagreement with the ruling government and was accused by Ivorgoye of non-compliance with the country's parliamentary system. Leopold II died without surviving legitimate sons. The line now descends from his nephew and successor, Albert I of Belgium, who ruled while 90% of Belgium was overrun by the forces of Kaiser Wilhelm II, and is notable for his forays into colonial rule of the Belgian Congo and later, Abeyant Wilhelm, the League of Nations mandate in Rwanda-Urundi. In 1934, Albert died under mysterious circumstances as he climbed solo on the Roche du Vieux Bon Dieu at Marche-les-Dames. Fr. Louis Vaudon thought the king's oath to the constitution implied a royal position, over and above the constitution. He compared the king to a father, the head of a family. Regarding the moral mission of the king, said Arango, it is permissible to point to a certain analogy between his role and that of a father, or more generally, of parents in a family. The family is, of course, a legal institution as is the state. But what would a family be where everything was limited among those who compose it to simply legal relationships? In a family, when one considers only legal relationships, one comes very close to a breakdown in the moral ties founded on reciprocal affection, without which a family would be like any other fragile association, according to Arango. Leopold III of Belgium shared these views about the Belgian monarchy. In 1991, towards the end of the reign of Baudouin, Senator Yves de Vassage, a former member of the Belgian Constitutional Court, cited 4 points of democracy which the Belgian constitution lacks. The Belgian monarchy was from the beginning a constitutional monarchy, patterned after that of the United Kingdom. Raymond Fuselier wrote the Belgian regime of 1830 was also inspired by the French Constitution of the Kingdom of France, the United States Declaration of Independence of 1776 and the old political traditions of both Walloon and Flemish provinces. It should be observed that all monarchies have suffered periods of change as a result of which the power of the sovereign was reduced. But for the most part those periods occurred before the development of the system of constitutional monarchy and were steps leading to its establishment. The characteristic evidence of this is in Great Britain, where there was an evolution from the Tim